Hello Capricorns, welcome to your December 2025 reading. I haven't done any readings for you guys this month. I apologize. Just a busy schedule, all good things though. So I'm going to do just a year-end reading. A little different, a little more special. It is the festive season. Over here we have the Archangels represented, Archangel Metatron symbol, paired with some decor for my home that they selected. So some angels here with musical instruments, which are all about celebrating or big announcements. And we're going to do cards with the Archangels for 2026, sort of a look forward, get sort of a main message or some kind of summary of the year for you. Over here, represented by other sort of home decor chosen by the energies, is your spiritual entourage, your animal spirit guides, your guardian angels. We'll do some charms in the dish, and we'll see what kind of messages they want to pair with the charms. So we have cards for that. And then up here, you kind of only see the skirt. So it's sort of the soul energy. They kind of wanted that more spirit-like energy, sort of visually. So that's why you're only seeing that portion of that sort of random home decor. So just kind of explaining the setup this time. I'm usually not this decorative. You may know I do timestamp below as well. So if you just want to jump ahead into the messages, feel free. Otherwise, we'll hang out now together. We'll get the cards, the charms and cards, and any initial impressions that I'm feeling for you all. So again, this is sort of our monthly check-in, but we're doing it as more of a year-end wrap-up check-in, and then this look forward to 2026. We'll start with the cards with our Archangels. See what messages they have for all of you Capricorn children. And we did establish a bit of a layout in the first readings. It was sort of a main message card, and then we go through the 4 seasons of the year. A bit of a quarterly outlook is another way to approach it, and sort of description, I guess. They're showing me like a toy robot, like one an infant would use in those early development years. So sort of those big colorful buttons like 1, 2, 3, 4. And the robot, you know, has a friendly, child approachable, playful face. And it's speaking to it, right? In that sort of helpful, robotic, friendly voice as well. Sort of that cartoony voice of 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I want to do that 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of push these colorful buttons and get the message here from this friendly robot. Maybe that's something that's going to be happening for you. So like a new child in the family, whether it's directly yours or like a grandchild, a niece and nephew, a friend's child, or maybe there's a period of kind of playful learning, right? Maybe you'll go through some developmental, personal growth kind of life lessons this year, but you'll experience them in a very playful, exploratory, adventurous kind of manner. Okay. So we'll get the charms here. I'm going to let them discard what they want to kind of get out of the way. Okay, so they're hanging on to those. And I'm just bringing this one forward just because the beautiful little angel's head kind of knocks with my hand. But we'll see what charms they want to choose in the dish. So again, this is your animal spirit guides, your animal totem that's with you now, your guardian angels, and your soul energy. Coming together, talk about 2025, sort of this wrap-up energy, part of the monthly check-in. I'm just pausing because I can still feel movements. I'm trying to figure out which. Oh, there we go. I wasn't expecting that to come out the backside. Okay, now I can move away. All right, so let's see. I have my DIY charm reminding you you have everything you need. You're resourceful, you're creative, you're passionate, whatever it is, right? Some type of community or gathering. Beautiful golden infinity. There's also balance, so nice golden energy coming into you. Looks like it's paired with this transformation, this very joyful, playful, whimsical butterfly, which again reminds me of this childlike robot. The same kind of innocence, whimsy to the discovery, to the play, maybe to this newfound balance. I don't know. And then we have our apple here. We'll see sort of who's going to choose what. You know, which charm goes with the soul, the guardian angels, your animal totems. But we'll get the cards first, and then we'll drop the charms on the cards. Oop. Okay. Ooh, my hand shook there. I don't know if I just, you just had a little moment of nervousness or anxiety. Maybe you experienced it by like crossing your legs and bumping the table, or maybe your arm like slipped off the armrest. Nice little triad down here. Back of the deck. I wanted to say that felt like a magician's move. I don't know why. I don't think that is a magician's move, but for some reason there was some kind of magic associated with taking that last deck. Sorry, the last card in the deck, bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see where the charms fall, and then we'll get into the reading. Okay. I've gone very quiet on you. I'm usually very good at babbling. I'm just pausing here because I can't feel movement. I wonder if they want me to go in the space. Sometimes it's not the card, sometimes it's around it. Lots down here with this triad, this trio. I think it wants to come down here. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of twitching. Okay, well, we won't waste time. Give it a little push. Maybe it's tentative energy. Maybe that's why I got that little sudden nervousness. I mean, this is that child, right? The curiosity, but then second guessing. And then we have the social community group on the trio here of cards. So group on group. So there's an emphasis here on a particular social group. So this could be your family unit. This could be your coworker unit. This could be your friend circle. That's what that means. Okay, Capricorn, let's get into your reading here. Thank you for your patience. A little bit longer intro than usual. I'm going to start with the golden infinity here. This beautiful coming into balance, this magical kind of guardian angel. So this will be your guardian angel's messages, but this is the angelic golden hue. So kind of the magic tendrils. So the magic card was under the deck, but Something coming into balance here for you, and it's being delivered by the angels. Your guardian angels are almost hand delivering this to you. They're weaving it around you, like lassoing you in, right? So you don't miss this connection. It's like when the guardian angels work together to make sure paths cross. They keep drawing me into this repetitive nature. So maybe it's going to be a deja vu moment that you're going to feel, or you're going to keep crossing paths. You're going to keep passing by a same business again and again, or you're going to someone on your daily routine is going to start catching your attention, and you theirs. Okay, the Star card. Yes. Divine intervention, wish coming true. This is, a moment in your soul path that is predetermined, right? Predestined. So that's why you have your guardian angels here working, right? They can't, there's been that universal soul level agreement that you will live this experience. So it can't pass you by. We have the little bluebird here, your animal spirit guide sneaking in here as well. So your soul, this is your soul orb, your soul plan, right? Your soul reminding your guardian angels, hey, this is meant to be. We need to make it happen. And your animal spirit guide all working together here. But right now, your guardian angels are the ones truly at work. Your bluebird, this is good news. This is news. This is a messenger. So an earth angel, this could be a text message. This could be a friend saying, hey, that person's into you, or hey, there's a job opening up at my work, right? So an earth angel is going to connect with you, but only once the angels, your guardian angels, have clued them in. But your soul is saying, hey, the time is now. So it's got to happen in 2026. Emphasis and importance on 2026 for this connection, this predestined needs to happen moment, experience, or crossing a path with a person, a companion. The DIY charm here, it says if dad can't fix it, no one can. This is a reminder of the opposite message. It really means that you have everything, like I taught you everything. There's nothing more I can teach you, nothing more I can show you. You have what I offered you, what I shared with you, and then some, right? Because you have your own experiences, your own skills, your own qualities, your own personality that you've developed, your own, moral system, guiding compass. So you might be thinking of a loved one right now. You might be thinking of mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, someone who may have been that for you, sort of that guiding compass, that confidant, the person who you went to for advice. I'm being drawn to your soul here. So I feel like your soul is helping to channel this reminder to you. And I say that because the charm here is the message of remember your experiences, remember what I taught you, et cetera, et cetera. And your soul brings in your soul journey, right? Your Akashic records, your history of past lives, and reminds you of everything you've done, everything you've accomplished, the person to become the person you are today, right? So there's some emphasis being placed here on what you've experienced this year and how that has changed you, and either like gaining knowledge, or clarity, or maybe you went through learning how to deal with emotions better. Like there's some experiences here that have shifted, have played a role in you changing, sort of transforming, evolving who you are. Oh, So those of you in the intro, I grabbed this card at the bottom of the deck and I said, oh, this feels like a magician's trick, a magician's card. And here it is, the magician. And it's next to the infinity symbol. Remember, I kept thinking it feels awkward that this is over here, but it's because it's already on the card. Look, you have everything you need, right? You're the magician, the master of your destiny. So I think you have learned everything you needed to have learned this year. I think that's the feeling you should be kind of ending on here, Capricorn. And as I'm saying your sign, I feel like this is your planet, Capricorn, or anybody who watches Battlestar Galactica, Caprica. I don't know why this card is making me feel like this is your mood, your planet. But maybe this is your season, right? We are heading into, well, I'm reading at the end of December. We're heading into the beginning of Capricorn. So maybe that's why they're drawing me to this. This is your season. This is when your magic is at its greatest strength. But look at the emphasis on what you learned this year. 2025, think back. Reflect back on everything you went through this year. What did you learn? What did you experience? What did you like, dislike? And how did that make you who you are today? How you're thinking today? How you're navigating and conducting yourself today? And don't worry. You've got everything you need to, I think, make this decision. I think you're weighing a should I or shouldn't I, right? You're starting to weave your spell here. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I release this or not? But this is your season to do it. If you're wondering about right time, right place, right moment, very strongly here, it's saying, Capricorn, look, you're at home right now. This is your home. This is your strongest point, your strongest moment. Tap into it. Your planet is here. You can do it. Now the charm is down here in this space. So I don't know if it's connected to this trio down here. We'll see. We'll see what your animal spirit guides are coming in with. Your animal totem wants to share. So we have your guardian angels, your soul, and now let's get into your animal spirit guides. I'm going to read the 3 charms together because I feel like I should read the 3 cards together. Okay. So as we were getting the charms down, this is indicating a social network or a gathering, but I was feeling more because of how the cards came down that this is one of your social networks, one of your social units. So this is either your family, your friend circle, your coworker team, right? So it's a specific group. It could be an interest group, maybe a team you play on. So it's narrowing it down for you to this specific group. There's some nurturing that needs to happen. That's what the apple here is for. This is my, apple day keeps the negative away, right? You're fueling with good nutrients. So, a seed needs to be planted to grow this healthy apple. So this might be indicating a restart. Maybe there's some kind of there's some nurturing that needs to be happening here, some caring. But it's an apple. It's taking care of a plant. So they're showing me in my approach to my house plants. So like it's no different to like raising a child. So just very attentive, calm, patient. Don't rush it, and it becomes something very beautiful, right? Give some energy, give some positive energy into this unit. And then with this butterfly in particular, I have a few butterfly charms. This is my more whimsical, joyful, playful, innocent, intrigued kind of butterfly. This is a reminder that as you go through some changes, or as you went through these changes, you kind of traveled into the unknown, or this will be your unknown. Nurturing a group a little bit differently. It could be an unknown kind of space for you, but just give it a try. Just go slow. Don't try to, what do we do? Don't try to presume an outcome or to force a certain outcome. Don't try to control circumstances. I don't know why I went up here with maybe it's the flow, right? The flowing energy of the angelic kind of tendrils. Okay. So we have some beautiful outcome here. So a decision being made. The animal spirit guides here celebrating with the angels playing the trumpet. And then here's you kind of rejoining in, right? You're connected now to the 2 points. Again, magical energy, the rainbow and the pentacles. Look at the attention you're giving this. So this is kind of reflecting back on 2025. If, say, this is your, so let's say you're on a team right now, regardless. Maybe it could be a sports team, it could be some kind of hobby group. Maybe you're on a video gaming kind of game team that you always play with, and you've been debating a decision for a while regarding that team. Should I stay with the team and step up as captain or leader? Should I leave now? I'm kind of falling out of love with playing the same type of games, or I just want to shift my interest, do something else in life. And you have put a lot of deep thought and consideration on this throughout the entirety of 2025, I feel. Like as you went through experiences, right? As you were gaining this sort of evolution of self, as you were forced to go through various situations this year, it played a role in like the pros and cons columns here. Is my cup half full, half empty? Is this love or money that's flowing into me or away from me, right? And then there's this epiphany, this aha, this coming to your decision, your heart and your head aligning. And there's your Capricorn planet again, right? So something about this period, whether it's this month, December, so year end, or they're celebrating the fact that by the time you come out of your season in January, this decision will be made. You'll know in your intuition, you'll follow your intuition, your heart, with this beautiful purple. So you're being celebrated for that. And look where it brings you. You hold this beautiful bounty, prosperity. So if this is that job scenario, this is you leveling up in your career, making a leap that, maybe pays you twice the dividends. Not necessarily financially, but maybe the work-life balance is better. Maybe just the group of people are better. Maybe the type of work you get to do is different and is more aligned with your personal passions or who you are as an individual. So, there's this bet on self that pays off. So this nurturing of yourself, but it's again focusing you to this specific area of your life, this specific group, because it does involve people or another person, this decision. And maybe that's why you've put so much thought and consideration, right? How's this going to impact my family? How's this going to impact my relationships with my coworkers if I leave or if I move up to a role where now they're reporting into me? So some deep thought, very emotional with the water card here, the Two of Cups. So emotions have played a huge role. Okay, so let's go to our Archangels here and see what they want to share about 2026. The main card. Look at the Archangel coming in, this large, huge white bunny. This is a time stamper for me. Anytime I see a rabbit, a hare, white, doesn't matter, it could be brown, anything. It's a time stamp. This is a profound moment in time. So 2026, mark your calendar. This is going to be a profound year for you. And he's smiling. Look at that beautiful smile and the kind of a cheeky grin. Beautiful welcoming grin. You've got the Archangels welcoming you at your portal. See you kind of walking into your light here, heading into 2026. And they're smiling. Gatekeeper. The moon. I feel like 2026 is going to be like a dream come true year for you. Because the moon, wishing upon the moon, asking Father Sky to send down shooting stars for you. You're walking into something significant here. Big year for you, 2026. So we're going to go through the seasons. That's how they've set this up. If you were in the intro, I was seeing a robot. I was seeing the child sort of learning, early years learning, like the 1, 2, 3, 4 big colorful buttons, and the robot speaks cartoony to you. So, if you're having a big profound year, each quarter is kind of like, maybe it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of steps that you're taking as you adjust and kind of come out of your cocoon, right? You're transforming. So it's going to be a process. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So heading into spring. So for me, this is March, April, May time period, spring, just based on where I'm at in the world. So this is where your tower moment's happening, right? This is your change. There's that big guiding light, right? The rabbit, the Archangels sitting in front of the portal. There's the lighthouse calling you to shore, calling you forward. Look at the Archangels flying in the sky, all 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Look at the home, right? They're calling you home. Calling you home. Wherever you're landing, so if this is a career shift, if this is a shift in your personal life, this could be like a move, right? Where you're going to land, it's going to feel like home to you. It's going to be that easy, that familiar, comforting, any definition that you feel when you say the word home to you, like the right environment, tropical, cool, urban or not, right? It's like everything you kind of dream of as, this is my happy place, this is where I call home. That shift happens here in the spring, it looks like. You're going to find home. You're getting called back to your home. You're going to find that beautiful ease, comfort, familiarity, peace. Sorry, I'm just getting the camera to adjust. Okay, we'll head into summer here. June, July, August. May, June, July. Yeah, kind of around there. So this is where we have a new start. So when I get the Ace of Cups, or just a singular teacup like this is the start of something. But look how quickly it's already blossomed. So it's not even the initial teacup. We already have the trees already growing. The beautiful love is blossoming here. The good luck, the prosperity. We've got a new friendship or forgiveness, recovery. We've got love blossoming. We've got prosperity in the sense of joy and abundance blossoming. We have renewed hope, aspirations blossoming. And then we've got the new start right here with the tea, the lemon in the tea, a fresh, right? Citrus, a fresh start. It's going to feel completely new, different. Here's that new environment. So by summer, you're in it. You're well You're well in it. You're well into this new relationship. You're well into this new environment. You're well into this new job. You're starting to establish your roots in this home, in this new home. Oh, no, they want me to go here for fall. So August, September, October, I should say. Looks like a lot of family time or a period of family time or gatherings. But they're focusing me in on the sharing of good news. So maybe this is the time of the year that you begin introductions, right? If this is a new relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationship, because love bonds can be any kind of companionship. This is when you're starting to talk about it, starting to share the news with people that you did get promoted and you had a new role. They're drawing me to, I don't know what it looks like too, but it looks like a black and white puppy back here. Kind of, I don't know, kind of looks like a little dog kind of peeking in here. So I don't know if at this time you'll be introducing either this is going to be your new animal spirit guide. This is when they're going to transition, but I feel like there's going to be something that's going to start to be discussed. Maybe that's why you're sharing the good news. Like, I've met someone, because in the back of your mind you're thinking about marriage with them, or you're thinking about how much you really want your family to welcome this new friend in. Maybe there's a work event that you're going to want to invite them to, or you're about to win an award, so you kind of want them in the audience when you go up to receive a diploma or something. But there's like something in the back of your mind here that you're already thinking of, sort of the next announcement, the next amazing thing that you're going to share and experience in 2026. So September, finding home, getting well established, starting to talk about it, already have something else lined up, something else already coming into clarity, into fruition, into reality. And we head into winter season, so November, December, Jan, Feb kind of period, sort of this time next year. And look at the plethora here, the numerous shooting stars kind of available for you to kind of select from. Sort of, it could also be you like setting off fireworks, big announcements, huge change. What a shift, what a complete overhaul you've achieved by this time next year. And look at the clarity too. You've blown all this dust away, right? You've gotten rid of all that stuff. And you're focused on your horizons with your Capricorn moon rising in your season, right? This time next year, as you head into your season next year. Look at that angelic hue. It almost looks like I marked it out with a yellow highlighter. But it's like this angelic hue pushing and keeping all that past negativity, all that unnecessary whatever at bay. It's away, because your life is on the upward here. Everything's starting to glow up in all areas. At home, your physical health, your mental health, your friendships, interests, passions, right? Everything's starting to take off for you. And like a newfound joy, a newfound pleasure. There's that child again, that joyfulness, going out and experiencing these fireworks, almost like you're experiencing them again for the first time. A renewed life, a part two, a do-over, maybe even. Some kind of, there's a lot of shows about parallel lives. It's almost like you're moving yourself onto the other track. Maybe that was the big learning this year, was, do I want to stay on this track or go over to the next? And you hop on over, literally, rabbit, hop on over to your other track, and boom, off you go. Rockets in the sky. Okay, so for something a little extra, because I only did one reading for everyone this month. I have asked loved ones to come down. They've chose to be represented by just some home decor. They're salt and pepper shakers, but I just keep them on my shelf because I like how they look. These wise owls, a pair of owls coming down for you. And so we'll get a few cards. And basically I'm asking them to just share what they can about 2026, a bit of a sneak peek to either an experience, maybe a surprise, something unexpected, what they can see for you that's upcoming, that they're able to share with you, and it's not going to spoil that moment. So we'll see what message they have for all of you Capricorns. For 2026, what do your loved ones want to share? Okay, so I'm doing 3 cards for everyone, but I am purposely keeping these 2 connected the way they want them to be. So we'll read those together, and then we'll read the 3rd card. Okay, so your loved ones, these can be people or pets, anyone you love. 2026. A little sneak peek or hint do they have for all of you? I like the balance of energy here. I like that the star card energy has this nice, quiet, focused, serene energy. And then over here we've got the playfulness, the humor, the joy, the joie de vivre, the adventure, right? And having this nice balance. I don't know if that's something you've been missing, something you haven't quite had, sort of this serenity paired with just playfulness, happiness, kind of getting the best of both worlds, I kind of want to say. This nice harmony as well, as they kind of bring me into the drums, and the star card makes me think of those singing bowls. They're usually lined up. You kind of sit down behind them to play them. So there's this nice calmness with happiness. And this beautiful balance, kind of everything you're looking for in an experience. So maybe it's this card. the gentleman here is looking at the card, so they're setting up, they're framing up the energy, and now we're getting the sneak peek to what the heck are they talking about. Okay, 6 of Cups. I'm only going to read this one way because they're only allowing me to read it one way, but a very important person, very important relationship to you, a very important bond even, is going to have this harmony. You're going to find this type of relationship, or an existing relationship is going to return to this best of both worlds, return to being each other's counterpart, best half, right? The perfect pairing, as he's putting the missing piece here on the necklace, the sort of the perfect match, right? He's showing her that I have the shell that matches yours, kind of like again that child's game of memory, right? You have to make the pairs or go fish, literally with the shells. So a lot of child themes here. So Capricorns, I don't know if quite a few of you are going to start to bring in some new souls into the world this year as well, or at least start to think about and consider it. Maybe that's that little puppy that we saw hanging out in the back of the card right here, right? That new pet or that new family member is going to definitely happen for you this year. It's a really beautiful kind of message to end on. I think that's why I'm holding it so long for you from your loved ones. I think they really want you to know this, like really believe this. Trust that this is going to happen for you. Look at all the magic coming back to your magician. Look at all that magic swirling around the 2 of you, right? Kind of dreaming them into existence here. Magnets attracting, pulling them into you. Your perfect match, your better half, your soulmate. the one that you will find perfect harmony with, that you'll experience the best sides of yourself, right? You'll complement each other, you'll make each other better, you'll bring out the best in each other. That's coming. So romantically, business partner, a coworker that you both lift each other up, a friendship, that best friend bond that happens, right? That lifelong friend for life, commitment for life, incoming for you here, Capricorns. So that's too nice of a message. I'm just going to end it there. That's a beautiful message. So I'll see you guys in January, and we'll see how you're applying your Capricorn magic in your season with this decision and shooting yourself forward, right? Archangels want you, they're waiting for you at that gate. So they want you to walk in, follow the lighthouse, go home, right? Head to your home. Define what home means to you, pursue it. Feed that vision, nurture yourself, go after it.